Hello, my darling, wonderful people. Guys, if you know anybody wey dey japa, this na information na for them. Tell them to be careful. How did the japa go UK? Because yawa don dey grand as we speak. So UK don unveil stricter immigration rules for people, for immigrants, as in big yawa na dey. This one, as we all know, is coming after Kemi Bagnall don come out say UK go take strict measures in order to reduce immigrants. And guys, who do you blame? Now the government, of course, because people are not comfortable. The environment in Nigeria is not conducive for people. Now it make people they travel out. They travel, say they won't come out, they want japa. We remember when we dey small, say people as they travel go school for UK, they will always come back to Nigeria to work. But nowadays, as our students, they go UK, they refuse to come back to Nigeria to work because there is nothing to come back to Nigeria to do. Now, the Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, on Monday announced major changes to the country's immigration system as part of the effort to cut legal migrants, which of course include the length of time students can stay after they don't graduate, they don't finish their education. We know say Nigerians wey don japa, as they go school finish, they know they won't come back. Oh, they go won't hang around there, they manage their life. But as we speak now with this new law, it's not going to be like this. Now Nigerians have reacted to this. It's really causing commotion. It has sparked a lot of reactions from Nigeria online. Aisha Yusuf now one of them, and Arise Television. So obviously, Hosseini Rufai go always drop his point concerning this, and he made vital points. Really, all these things still boil down to Nigerian government. It boils down to our leaders. Guys, you'll be shocked at what Aisha Yusuf will talk about this, and also the reaction of Hosseini concerning this matter. I will drop it for you guys to watch, and please drop your honest opinion with us in the comment section. I really want to know your thoughts concerning this. Help us to share this video. I beg, this video need to go viral so that those people wey they think of to japa, may them rethink and well before they go japa finish, they will come deport and come back to Nigeria. Now that one was passed because, as we know, a lot of people sell their properties. I know people that have japa that they sold their landed properties, they sell their building, their cars in order to japa, and it will be very, very bad after you've sold all you've earned in Nigeria. Say you won't go for a greener patch or abroad. At the end of the day, they will come deport you. It will be very, very bad and disheartening. And moreover, this issue of strict measures no be only students e affect to both our so-called social workers. Una know say that one be the major means, the main koko wey Nigerians until they japa comot for this country. That one, you go still affect am o. So guys, I better share this video, make it reach all those people where they plan to japa. Make them know say it no be like that again o. So please watch and see for yourself.
And more of that. In the United Kingdom, Prime Minister Keir Starmer on Monday announced major changes to the country's immigration system as part of efforts to cut legal migration and restore public confidence, which includes strengthening the English language and reducing the length of time students can stay in the country after completing their studies. Well, under the new rules, the graduate visa route will also be reduced from 2 years to 18 months, while the residency requirement for settlement and citizenship will be extended from 5 to 10 years. The reforms outlined in a white paper titled Restoring Control Over the Immigration System also proposed phasing out overseas recruitment for social care jobs by 2028. Well, in the meantime, this is all coming after Conservative Party leader Kemi Bagnall urged Starmer to adopt a bill that will deport all foreign criminals. The bill also includes mandatory age checks and tougher visa rules and aims to make asylum support repayable. Well, let's take a look before we come back for a discussion.
We've introduced a deportation bill because we're committed to bringing immigration down. Back in February, we demanded Labour triple the time for new immigrants to get a British passport. They voted it down. And now they've brought in some half-assed version that's not going to work. Here's what will work. Deport all foreign criminals. Mandatory age checks. No more pretending to be kids. tougher visa rules and salary thresholds, disapply the Human Rights Act to immigration cases, no more abusing human rights laws to dodge deportations, make asylum support repayable, and no permanent right to stay in the UK if you've relied on benefits. Until that's law, we won't fix this. Labour should adopt it now. It's time to get tough. That's what the Conservatives' deportation bill delivers. And we're going to go further. Our country is a home, not a hotel. And if we don't defend it, no one else will.
All right. You know I'm coming to you, our international correspondent, on this topic. Absolutely. I wanted to go to Rufai, but we are still waiting for connection with Rufai. But, you know, since you are British and you know these stories, in fact, I'd like for you to tie in both stories because we wanted to take Kemi Badenoch, making this whole immigration issue her brand. And she talked about the fact that by this year, 2 million migrants will become British citizens. And she's not really happy with that.
Well,
not happy at all.
First and foremost, that's not a bad thing if people are legally becoming citizens.
Legally.
I think that's the whole point.
Yes.
That you want legal migration, you want people with talent to come into the country and receive citizenship off the back of it. It is unfortunate that Kemi herself, as you've said, has made this her personal brand because she is the person who has benefited personally from being able to be an immigrant, from having these opportunities. And it is unfortunate, we do see this a lot, that people come into the country, are able to reap the benefits of the United Kingdom and then close the door behind them. That is unfortunate. It is being a gatekeeper and it is very sad. That being said, when it comes to the topic of foreign criminals being deported, that's actually not too far away from what actually is the state of affairs in the United Kingdom. If you are arrested, often you are asked to prove what your immigration status is. And if it is determined that you don't have a right to be in the country, you will be deported. So she's not saying something that's so really of substance.
Absolutely. Now we have Rufai Oseni. Your thoughts on Keir Starmer at this moment, reducing legal migration. And of course, Kemi Badenoch talking about deporting foreign criminals and, you know, reducing this sort of immigrants coming into the United Kingdom. Your thoughts?
Oji, the truth is painful, but I love to say it. This is a reflection of how Nigeria has gone down the drain. The fact that the British are trying to reduce the number of students that will come in and Nigerians are unhappy about it. This was the same Britain in the 70s that when Nigerian students go to school there, they come back to Nigeria. In fact, in the 70s, if you went to school abroad, they laughed at you because the quality and the standard of education here was a whole lot better. And I do not blame Kemi Badenoch because this was what she was voted for. If you go and look at the Tory hard rights, they are pro-immigration. And as immigration numbers keep going up, they don't want people to come to their country. So they will try as much as possible to siphon opportunities like social care and the likes just to be able to discourage people. The question is, when are we going to fix our country? In the 1970s, the dollar was less than the naira. Today, it's 1,600. Oji, we are talking about educational system. Educational system is so bastardized today, and I think JAM needs to also investigate because those students who have a point as regards, there might probably be a technical glitch, we don't know. But in generality, educational system is so bastardized today because over the years, government has not invested in it. Education started getting bad after the Ali Must Go riot when the same government started to defund education. And the truth is, our politicians can say the students are not reading. Are they incentivizing education for them? Look at the awards given to a child that does very well in school and look at the award given to the winner of Big Brother. Do we look like a society that wants education to thrive? So I'm not surprised that we are having results like this because we have not done a lot in the educational sector over the time. And it is very sad that the same political leaders today that enjoyed free education, that enjoyed scholarships, are the one prevailing over the destruction of the educational system in Nigeria. This is an indication for us to go back, buckle our belt, and do better. If Nigeria was working well, and that was the point I was making when I was saying we don't need to go to Jamboree to the UK and go and sell Nigeria. If Nigeria was working well, the same UK that a lot of Nigerians that when they go to school abroad are proud to come back home is the same UK they are trying to stay back in today. It's because things are not working well. And when we say it, people will start feeling bad. The truth is bitter. We'll say it to them. Until we look inwards and introspect and grow this nation with a lot of potential, we're not going to get anywhere. We're going to keep revolving around these circles and having all of these stories. Audrey, real quickly as I wrap up.
All right.
The federal government is trying to get life insurance for government officials at a time Nigerians are suffering. What is the welfare of our soldiers? It's constantly about themselves and these political people. We need to change the mindset. That's why Nigeria is not working today.
All right. All right, Rufai, thank you very much.
Go, Kemi, go. Aisha is the problem now. It's here you go say Aisha is who is the problem. Kemi, this can go, Kemi, go. Hey. Oh my goodness. Oh, very cool. You know, I saw this video, I just laughed. Then I went to the comment section. No be small thing they happen for there. If you see wetin people they talk, the people that say they vex, they don't vano. Anyhow, they carry the matter, say shoe. No be Kemi again. Now Kemi now. Una person, una personal person that you go on. I think one of the things for me that I've gotten used to it, even from my childhood, is how people can't put two and two together and see what is on ground. That it has to happen to them and see before they begin to see. So when somebody else is, and for me, I don't have a problem with that, right? Where I have a problem is that when you are speaking on the things that you are saying as, this is the outcome of this thing that is being done, then they go on a rampage where they are attacking you and doing all sorts of things. That's the case with this, Kemi's issue. I've said it before. I said that this Kemi, hey, if she gets to be prime minister, the kind when Nigerians go here, no be smarty. Because I think she go first. She will want to prove, she will overbend herself backward, because no matter what, she wants to show that she's more British than people who their 10th ancestors have been from that place. And this is someone who also, it is the rules that were on ground that gave her the opportunity to have that passport, but she doesn't want other people to have that particular passport also. And see the way she's so much on this immigration. They've lost elections so much. Even the UK people are not happy with her. I said when she sit down there, it's Nigeria she's always focusing on every day. So how Nigeria did this to her, Nigeria did not do. We know Nigeria will do this thing, but when it's even unrelated, like the other one they were asking you about, do you trust the UK police? Instead of you to answer, yes, I trust the UK police, no, I don't trust the UK police, or whatever, she had to drag Nigeria into it, to use Nigeria to answer, and that's not the point. They are not, and that's so typical Nigerian politicians, so that they will be telling you that, oh, this is where you used to be, this is what this thing used to be like, this one, share this one as what, this is that. No, what you're doing, do it. That's what you voted for, that's what you were asked to do, not to be making excuses everywhere and go after it. And so here, this is it. Kemi Badenoch, it's there, out there, working on how to ensure that immigrants are deported and everything. There's that thing she talked about, that their human rights law. I don't know how she's going to do it, because it's a very serious thing that they have there. I think it's part of their ECHR. It's not something that even the UK government can make a pronouncement on. It's something that their court, that their human rights court, the European is it ECTHR they call it, European Court of Human Rights, that they make pronouncement on. So even though UK is no longer part of EU, it is still bound by the ruling of that particular court. So I don't know how she's going to do it, where she said they should remove the issue of human rights from it. And the only thing that I see Kemi talk about, and her veins go stand kakaraka now when it comes to issue of immigration. But anyway, for those who say that she's the best thing after jollof rice, I give you Kemi Badenoch. So have fun with her and go on. I'd wanted to actually come out and read the comments that are there, but unfortunately the comments are not, I can't get them. I think the content is not available. I think my network just
went off. And you know, this Nigeria, it's unbelievable. The amount of data that one buys all the time is something else. I just came back from travel. So you will travel, you will buy small data. How much? Not too much amount. Even when you convert that money to Nigerian money, it seems data is more expensive, you know, here in Nigeria. You are having to spend so much money, and then you just upload. Before you know what's happening, everything has gone. Yes, I know things are expensive in Nigeria. Cost of doing business is expensive. The insecurity, I know this telecommunication, you know, companies are facing the insecurity, vandalization, cost of diesel, cost of fuel, cost of things, and all of that. But hey, the rate at which network you know gets finished here, it's just so unbelievable. By the time, it's almost like water. You are putting it on your phone, it's finishing. You are putting another one, it's going, it's finishing. But anyway, let's bring the focus back to Kemi Badenoch and see how far she goes with this. If she gets into government, what are the things that she's going to do to people? And the focus, most times they don't seem to understand that these immigrants that they talk about all the time, that they contribute greatly to them and what they to the society, that they are not nuisance. They bring in money, they work, they do a whole lot, but they don't see it. It's this, they only see that, oh, they are taking this away from us, taking that away from us, taking this from you. Who is doing the work? Who is bringing money? Who is doing a whole lot of things? There are a lot of universities in UK today that are closing. Why are they closing? Because foreign students are no longer coming and bringing money, so they will not be able to sustain even the domestic students that they have, you know, out there. But anyway, I still don't blame them. If we fix our respective countries, nobody will be doing anyhow to work. But at the same time, again, I still have to blame them, because most times they are the ones who give enabling environment for our rulers to loot our money, to loot our wealth, and take it there and keep safe haven. That's what for me. I've always said that Africa is not looking for aid or handouts. Africa is looking for, you know, for those in the West, for the Western countries, to stop the opportunity that African leaders have to steal money from Africa and go and keep it or hide it in those countries. That will be very, very important to every one of us. Anyway, to the Kemi lovers, well done. Take care, everyone. Bye.